And blessings. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister. Okay, y'all, it's overcast. It's a little cold. That's why I got my little sweater dress on, which really is keeping me nice and warm. So cold in the Bay Area in Oakland, California would be probably about 55 degrees. So I know in other parts of the world and other parts of the country that I live in, it's much colder, but it's a little cold to us. So, but I'm enjoying it and I'm glad to be here with you. I want to thank everybody for the beautiful and wonderful comments that you left on the last video. I was a little nervous about posting it, but you know I have to always follow and listen to the ancestors, and so I thank you. But today I want to talk about, actually that video really helped to spark today's video. I really want to talk about the womb. I really want to talk about healing those old hurts. What are we really carrying? What bothers us? What have we not healed? As many of you know, I do an intensive, a 4-week virtual intensive that anybody can join for $97, and every month it's a new intensive. So our March intensive, which starts the first Friday in March, is called It's All About the Womb. Okay, now, all them sisters that said, girl, one day I'm going to take one of your intensives, you might want to do it in March. We're talking about, so let me say this to you. Is your life exactly the way you want it to be? Do you have the prosperity and abundance? Do you have the relationships? Do you have the career? Do you have the, do you feel good? Do you have the physical health? Any of those things that you want? As queens, I'm asking you, are you suffering from endometriosis? Do you have fibroid tumors? Do you have reoccurring yeast infections? Do you have STDs? Are you hurting? Are you angry? Do you lash out at people? Are you suffering through depression? Are you eating poorly? And I know I'm getting emotional, but I know because I've been through every single thing that I just named. And the only thing that got me on track was not trying to, you know, if I was overweight, lose the weight, right? If I had a yeast infection, going to the doctor and getting that whatever, gynolotrin, that didn't help. You know, trying to lose weight when I was overweight, actually, I probably was never that overweight, but that didn't help. The traditional routes did not help. Taking depression medication, I remember when my mother passed away, and I must have been going through it because I was having heart palpitations and I was jacked up. And every time I go to the hospital, they'd be like, the EKG says your heart is fine. Finally, I guess they thought it was mental. It's like, you know, everybody needs it sometime. We're gonna recommend some Valium. I didn't take it because I knew it wasn't going to work. It was going to just push down my true emotions. And what I needed then, I needed to feel. And I needed to use natural remedies that didn't take me away from what was truly going on, but got me closer to how I can release and let go, how I can have my true feelings be expressed and still be a whole person when I was done. If you're feeling that low self-esteem, if you think you're not good enough, I'm too dark, I'm too light, my nose too big, or I'm not pretty enough, why am I alone, why am I single, why do I have this disease, and you've tried everything, then I recommend that you come into this month's, or actually next month, the March Intensive, which is on the website now. It's all about the womb. I believe this, and this is from my mentor, my teacher, I'm called Professor, I always got a name for her, Professor Queen Afua of the book Heal Thyself, Sacred Woman, Overcoming an Angry Vagina, 7 Kitchens of Consciousness. I might have forgot one because I got them all. I got every book she ever wrote. I got it. I don't think I have the Man Heal Thyself one, but I'll get that one next. And Sacred Woman. And I've never before her had anybody of African descent tell me that every single external issue and challenge and problem that I was experiencing was because my womb was clogged, my womb was not cleansed, my womb was hurting. And the moment that I took it seriously, the moment that I made metaphysical connections to the yeast infections, the bacterial vaginosis, the vaginitis, Okay? The palpitating heart, the bouts of depression. The moment that I made connections metaphysically to that, I healed it. I don't have those things. I don't suffer from that anymore. And in the March Intensive, it's all about the womb. I want to teach you how to do the same thing. Treat yourself. We're going to be going through every single week. We have a new, it's called like a kind of like a series, or I call it a course description. And we specifically concentrate on something physical, mental, spiritual. Again, if anybody is in this month's February spiritual house cleansing and you are enjoying yourself, which I know all of you are, please leave a comment under the video so these sisters know that the intensives, I'm not just blowing steam out of my butt, y'all. I'm not just bragging. I'm not just bragging. Listen, I realized something. I realized yesterday when I put up that video, it keeps getting clear. I am here for women. I am here for black women. I am here for the dark woman, whether the dark woman is from a Tongan woman, or a Maori woman from New Zealand, or a dark Asian, or somebody. And the reason why I'm only saying that is because I realize that the suffering that many of us as women of African descent, wherever you reside on the globe, is usually some form of not liking ourselves. So I'm not going to go as far as to say self-hatred, although that is there. I'm talking about not liking our physical selves. We're too skinny, we're too big, we're too dark, our hair's too nappy, our hair's too straight. You know, not liking our personalities. Oh, people tell you, oh girl, you just too much. Could you calm down? Why you gotta do everything? So we don't even know ourselves. We don't even embrace stuff. We don't even like our personalities. Somebody tells you too much. Oh, that's too spooky. Oh, you too spiritual. So we shut down. Always telling us that something, believing about ourselves that something ain't right. When you love yourself unapologetically as a woman, you don't have fibroid tumors anymore because you don't let anybody come up into your womb. And I don't just mean sexually, but definitely sexually. I mean emotionally, spiritually. I mean your kids, your spouse, your exes. You don't let past hurts continue to grow and fester and turn into balls of mucus called a fibroid tumor. You know, when you love yourself, you don't let negative comments or anything bother you. You on top of the world. You are blissed out. Do you want to be blissed out? Then join the next March Intensive that starts the first Friday in March. It's called It's All About the Womb. As a matter of fact, the March Intensive, it's all about the womb 1. The April Intensive is all about the womb 2. March, April, and the May Intensive is all about the womb 3. I'm dedicating 3 months to It's All About the Womb. But you want to get into this first one. It's going to be beneficial. So you may think, well, I don't have fibroid tumors. Physically, I'm as strong as a horse. Do you have depression? Are you overeating? Are you trying to, and trying is the word I'm using deliberately, are you trying to go from a meat diet to a vegan diet, or a vegetarian diet, or a vegetarian diet to a vegan diet, to a vegan diet to a raw foodist, and you're having difficulty? It's not because you don't have the willpower. One thing that I know, and I keep saying it, camaraderie, the unity between sisters. That's why I'm telling you, my daughter is light-skinned, y'all. So I ain't got no problem with that. You know, and most black families I know have a myriad of shades and colors. So I'm all about the unification of all Africans, at home and abroad. I'm all about that. And I see that in the Samoans. I see that in the people from Tonga. I see that in the Pacific Islands. I see it. And I see it in the Indians of the dark. I see it. And I say, when women can become strong, when women of color can become strong, black women especially, and my groups promote that. If you can't get love from your mother, if you can't get love from your auntie, if you can't get love from your job, if you can't get love from your spouse, you can get love in the intensives, and you can get love in the group Wild Women Who Run with the Womb. Where do you think I get my source from? You know what? As great as my relationship is with my husband, and I love him, I loves him. Love his dirty underwear, love everything about him. He can't give me everything as a woman. He cannot do it. It is not his role or his job. He can be my best God friend. He can be my, in a sense, best friend where I tell everything to, but he can't be my best girlfriend. He cannot hold space for me on a divine feminine level. He's not equipped to do that. And when we push our husbands and force them to be our all, we really put a wedge and possibly destroy a relationship. You got to get with your sisters. No one will deny by watching me in any video that Nubia don't love her sisters. Nobody will deny it. You're like, you know what, I could say this, I might have opinion about that, but that woman love her sisters. So this is what I want. And I want you to hold it for me, even if you can't be a part of it. I want to see 100 women, and it's all about the womb, the March intensive that starts the first Friday in March. I want to see 100. I'm usually capping at 50. I need to see 100. The more of us that's gathered together, the more of us wanting the same things. When I want something and I try to get it by myself, it's going to be a lot harder to manifest. But if I want it and you want it for me, and I got 99 other women wanting it, and me wanting that for you and you wanting that for her, do you understand the rapid power that creates? So y'all, I'm holding in my hand a heart-shaped rose quartz crystal because I want my words to be of love. I believe that our womb represents love. So let's go to the book Heal Thyself by Louise Hay, a wonderful metaphysical classic book. She says that when you have fibroid tumors, it means that you are nursing unhealed past hurts. Again, fibroid tumors means that you are nursing unhealed past hurts. Queen Afua believes that there basically is mucus, and mucus is caused from blockages when you maybe were molested, or you were raped, or you were a victim of incest, or you were just hurt, or your man wanted you were pregnant at 16 and you wanted to keep the baby and your man forced you to have an abortion, or you miscarried, or whatever you could think of. It has to do with and for her, it's dealing with diet, but it's also dealing with emotions. She believes that it's emotions, which actually is really very similar to what Louise Hay says as well. I believe that your womb has to do with creative energy, that you're not really being your true self, that you think that job is you, or your relationship is you, or your money is you, or your clothes is you, or your career is you, and that you're not being creative. That no matter what you do, you could be the lawyer, the doctor, you could be cerebral down, but if you are not dancing, if you're not creating or sewing, or you're not doing baths or writing affirmations or whatever creative endeavor, that I believe that the womb is here to create. The greatest creation that the womb can do is to create a child. Many of us this lifetime will not have children for whatever reasons, and that's okay. But the womb says, I still want to create. What the womb does spiritually is takes all your emotions, your thoughts, your ideas, because you're not programming it with good stuff. You're programming a lot of times with negative things. It takes that and it creates this fibroid tumor. That's why when doctors describe the size of your tumor, they always use terms as it's like the size of a 3-month-old fetus. It's the size of a 6-month-old fetus. You're creating. I say we can create without disease. We can create what we really want. But I believe that as women, black women, and women of color, we have to create from our perspective, taking in our global history, taking in our past, and using it to build love, to build togetherness, to build unity, to build comfort, to build womb. Like a womb to me should be like a place where a child wants to be in, wants to lay in, wants to swim in, wants to relax in, want to meditate in. That's the setting that I create in my groups. So I really want you in it. Can you tell the sister wants you in it? So if you join the group, the intensive rather, it's all about the womb. Starts the first week in March, first Friday in March. I will throw in my book, A Raw Life, My Journey from Cook to Raw Food, my booklet, a 30-page booklet. I will throw it in absolutely free because we will be dealing with the diet. We will be dealing with the food, and I will give you that for free. And that's anytime you join, you can, that particular, it's all about the womb, you will get that, okay? And maybe I'll give some other special, but I just want you to know that. Also, I want you to know that the group Wild Women Who Run with the Womb, we popping. Again, sisters been leaving their testimony. So if you want to leave more, or other newer sisters are in and they want to give their impression of it, please feel free to do it. I love it. As many of you notice, I don't know if you notice, I respond to every single comment that my phone alerts me of on YouTube. I respond to it. So I do my best to at least say thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm so glad you're here. I acknowledge you. I know you need that. I need it too. My groups, these intensives, they're helping me. They're helping my relationship. We can heal together. Black women can do beautiful, wonderful things together. You want to feel good? You want your esteem to be built? Come on in. I give you love and I share a lot about myself that I cannot share here. It's all about the womb. It's time to let go of the reoccurring yeast infections. It's time to let go of the reoccurring negative relationships. It's time to let go of all the disappointments and challenges you have occurred. And it's time to open up your arms so wide to the love and protection that you deserve and the security that you deserve. So I'm inviting you in. It's on the website now. It's all about the womb. Also, February specials. I don't know. Before I say I do. And also, building wealth with your partner. Even if you don't have a partner, I would recommend that you still buy the consultation, Building Wealth. Also, just want to thank the lovely people that have been going to the website and purchasing, the people that have been joining the group Wild Women Who Run the Womb, which you can join anytime. And also, you can sign up now. I want 100 women in the new intensive. It's all about the womb, the March intensive. So like I said, even if you can't be in this time, ooh, the wind blowing the door, I want you to hold the vision. Can you imagine 100 black women, 100 women, oh my God, like I mean, holding space for each other? Honey, they're going to have to call the news, cable programs, they're going to have to call the newspapers, the e-magazines. We're going to have to write about this. And the results? Ain't nothing. When the black woman heals, when the black woman becomes whole, when the black woman unifies, every other dark people on the earth, every other so-called people of color will unite and heal. They're watching us, black women. They're watching us. And so what do we want to present? And I hope you can present that in the next intensive, the March intensive, the first Friday in March. It is all about the womb. Okay, y'all, I'm getting cold. Okay, it was nice, but my legs is not covered, and I'm getting cold. And oh, y'all, yeah, anyway, I'm going to get up, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to end the video. I love you all with all my heart. Happy Friday. Go to the website and purchase whatever you need. There's a lot there. I love you with all my heart. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy. Ancient African healing for the modern system. Peace and blessings.